Well, Albano, thank you so much for agreeing to do this 15-minute franchisee interview. I know that the information you share is so helpful with candidates who are going through the process. Would you mind starting out by just introducing yourself, telling why you or what year you became a right at home franchise owner, where you're located at, and how many territories you have?
Okay, so my name is Albano. I've been in the business for about 8 months right now. Started this journey probably almost over a year ago with the discovery process and all. Right now, the territory is in that northwest side of Cleveland. It's Rocky River, and we serve. The reasons that we got into the business, we're always looking to um, get ourselves into a business that was had a purpose behind it. At the same time, it was economically profitable, and then also it will always be there. And when we were doing our research, we came along right at home. Had several calls with corporate, other owners, and just the message was always consistent
Mhm.
from everybody that you talk to. So that was our deciding factor. Didn't matter who we talked to, you would literally ask the same question and you would get the same answer. And this was not just something that was scripted, but it's something that has lived on even during the course of opening the business and being in business.
Perfect. And then would you share a little bit about your background before you joined Right at Home?
Sure. So my background starts first and foremost. This is sort of a hashtag American dream. We moved here about 18 years ago. My very first real employer in the U.S. was the Cleveland Clinic Hospital System, where I spent about 5 years there in different capacities. Then I branched off out of that and did some financing, supply chain around. Um, so that's the business experience there. We did also own the small franchise business, a cleaning business, a few years, but nothing compared to what we're doing right now. So I would have to say that doesn't matter what your background is.
Mhm.
Obviously, it helps if you know healthcare a little bit, but doesn't matter what your background is on. If you have the passion and if you're doing it for the right reasons, I think this industry and with right at home, the tools for success are available and they're there.
Absolutely. And then tell me a little bit about what does your typical day look like?
Well, first, there is no typical day. Yeah, you have to on a good sense though, on a good thing. It's not the day. It's not boring where you're sitting in front of a computer. So the biggest thing about being successful at this business is not only you have to be able to adapt and change every single day because you will get pulled into too many different directions. It's just any business, but this business in particular. The way that you want the day to go by is, you go to the office in the morning, you make sure that everyone is going to the shifts that they're supposed to. That will take you about maybe a couple hours in the beginning of the day. Then you have the most important part about this business is you can't forget about selling. Doesn't matter where you are, someone around you knows somebody that needs your help. So you could be at the hospital, you could be at the bar, you could be at the grocery store. Doesn't matter where you are. It's really somebody is going to need your help. So that's the other part of it. And then, to full honesty, as a business owner, you're not if you're expecting to work 8 to 4, this is not the gig for you. You have to be on top of your business. You'll pay off eventually, but in the beginning stages, you have to be there, and you have to be, because if you're not working on your business, nobody else is going to do it the way you do it.
Absolutely. And I love that you shared that as well because, you are within that first year. So you're wearing all those different hats and you're
Yep.
really, living it day in and day out. What do you feel like is the most valuable piece of support that you get?
The best piece of support that we get, I think, is the strategies and policies in place to first make sure that we're doing everything the way that we're supposed to, and then secondly, to generate business. It you could say that everybody has SOPs, every single business, But in true honesty, with right at home, if you do what is told, it will work. Is it going to take time? Just like everything else. But will it work? 100%. So that's number one. And then I also, the branding itself, which is something that, you don't think of it as help because you just take it for granted, but just the name itself, that's something big that goes along. Actually, every meeting that I start with people that, don't know me, I talk about how long the business has been around. That's the first thing that I tell them. I said the brand itself has been around for 30 plus years. And then you talk about, how long you've been in business, because you don't want to start a conversation. Oh, we just started 8 months ago, because sometimes people don't like that or look at that as a sign of weakness.
Sure. And then what is a piece of advice that you would give to a candidate trying to decide, hey, is right at home the right fit for them and their family?
Well, here there's two parts. I talk to a lot of people about this. First part is just do it. Doesn't matter this. I mean, maybe it sounds too simple when you say it that way, but just do it. You're not gonna know what you're going into without, taking the next step. And the most important part is have a why in the back of your mind. If you're going in this business for the money only, okay, yes, you're going to make money, but you'll have more chances of quitting. There's a lot of days that will be hard in one way or another. But if you remember the why and if you have a purpose behind it, you'll easily be successful in it.
Perfect. I love that. And Albano, it is always such a pleasure to connect with you. We so appreciate all that you do and love just seeing you get your business up and running and really doing an incredible job, within the state of Ohio.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's a
Thank
real
you.
pleasure. Thank
Yes,
you,
you have
guys.
a
Thank
good day.
you. All
Bye.
right, take care. Bye.